What is good, YouTube? We are back with another motherfucking bongo. You know it, you know it, you know it. You feel me? We got, y'all see it, y'all peep. The most painful cartel deaths ever. I ain't gonna lie. I'm really watching this whole I already know. I already know what to say and what not to say. You feel me? I'm doing this whole really to spread awareness. Because I've seen a lot of cases. Motherfuckers be thinking this shit's sweet. Motherfuckers be thinking, oh, you can't get touched because these motherfuckers be in Mexico or whatever. I promise you, bro. If you fuck with the wrong person out of the cartel and they really want you gone, I mark my words. I promise they gonna get you going. They gonna put your fucking head on a. I'm telling you, bro. They gonna put your head on a fence and have your whole family walk out and see that bitch. I'm telling y'all, bro. I already know them. I already know they don't play, nigga. I know when I get famous, I'm never calling them niggas out. You feel me? They got it. You feel me? I might try to lock in with them niggas later on. You feel me? I don't want no smoke with them niggas at all. I'm saying them niggas. If it's just one big old thing. No, it's just, you feel me? I don't want to smoke with the plural. I don't want to smoke with plural of them. You feel me? Any of them. I don't know smoke. But enough yapping. Let's get straight into it.
Peanut butter. On a calm, breezy morning in Mexico City. Peanut butter.
The peanut butter incident, nigga?
On a calm, breezy morning in Mexico City, the day's peace would be interrupted by the disturbed screams of a man tied to a pole. But you're probably wondering how he got here in the first place.
Nigga.
Earlier that month, he had been accused of committing an unthinkable crime to a local woman in the city. Word of his actions spread quick.
Don't tell me they kill this nigga for no reason, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. These niggas do not play, bro. I'm telling y'all. Don't tell me they didn't capture this nigga for no reason. Cause it says the most painful damn, my shit. Oh my god. My bad. I gotta fix my shit real quick. There we go. We're good. Bro. It says most painful cartel deaths. So I mean, yeah, he was alive on the pole screaming, but I'm saying like, don't tell me they killed this nigga because he got accused of doing something to a female, bro.
Quickly, angering friends, families, and other locals until a notorious Mexican gang caught wind of the story. For them, justice would not wait for courts and police.
Damn.
They tracked the man down, ripped him out from his house, and dragged him out into the open. They grabbed his hands and bound him tightly so that escape was impossible. Then, seemingly out of nowhere, the gang pulled out a tub of peanut butter and began to slather it on his... The man became
No, don't tell me they gon'
confused, because while covering somebody in peanut butter is a pretty strange punishment, it's not necessarily painful. However, his confusion would quickly fall into dread when the men brought out two huge pit bulls.
Bro, no, my bolitos! Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm telling you, bro. This nigga didn't even do anything, bro. I'm telling you. They don't even know for sure this nigga did something and they on hot shit. What the fuck you think them niggas gonna do to you? When you calling them out, you saying something about it, what you talking about they master or whatever? What you think they gonna do to you? They wasn't even sure if they didn't even bother to ask. Hey, did he for surely like do whatever he did to you, shorty? They didn't even bother to ask. They said, we gonna go handle that ourselves. Bro, I'm telling you, these niggas do not play.
What they were trying to do and began pleading for mercy. However, his cries were drowned out by the growls of the snarling dogs.
Bro,
when the animals were unleashed, panic surged through the alleged criminal as he screamed for help. The punishment unfolded brutally.
Bro.
It was a slow spectacle of pain and humiliation. And sadly, his screams fell on deaf ears as locals...
Actually, it's not really that sad if he really did commit the crime. If he really did the shit, then okay, but they're making... didn't they just say... I got accused. Oh, he died. Oh, I'm tripping. This nigga died, so like, there wasn't for sure. Oh, okay. If he actually did it, then, you feel me? Y'all niggas know, I don't support that shit, not one bit. If he actually did that shit, then... You feel me? Maybe. I didn't see nothing. You feel me? If he didn't though, then damn. Just imagine.
Pretended like nothing was happening. By the time the dogs were pulled back, the man was left broken in a way that couldn't be fixed. The point was made clear. The gang had delivered their brand of justice and sent an unforgettable message that'll live on in the heart of Mexico City for years. Vile acts against the vulnerable in this city will not be tolerated.
Bro, what the fuck?
49. On May 12th, 2012, a man in Cadereyta, Jimenez decided to step out of his home for a quick beverage. The evening was warm and calm.
He accidentally walked into some shit he wasn't supposed to walk into. How much you know, but he accidentally walked into some shit he wasn't supposed to get into.
It was the kind of night where nothing out of the ordinary was really expected.
Yep.
As the man walked
walked into some bullshit.
dim lights cast long shadows across the road.
Damn, bro.
Out of nowhere, the man would stumble across what sort of looked like a strange log just lying to the left of the pavement. He barely paid it any mind, stepping past it. Moments later, he saw another one, then another, with each log carrying a foul, nauseating stench that clung to the air.
Ain't no fucking log, bruh.
The smell was strong enough to stop the man from walking.
That ain't no fucking log, bruh. Ain't no fucking log, bruh. Damn!
Walking any further, confused, he decided to inspect the objects. He crouched closer, squinting at the twisted shapes in the dark. What at first looked like a bunch of discarded stick bundles on the highway slowly revealed themselves as something far more horrifying than expected.
Bro.
The man recoiled in terror.
Oh,
They weren't
no.
logs. They were human bodies. 49 bodies.
I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm fucking telling y'all. These niggas don't care, bro. Be careful, bro. Be careful. I'm telling y'all, bro. That's why I'm making the video, bro. I already know about these niggas. I already know how they get down. This is for awareness, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. Be careful. Do not be stupid, bro.
Scattered across the road.
These niggas
They were
get
men
down,
and women,
bro.
stripped of their dignity. Each of them were missing their heads, hands, and feet.
Think about your OG. Think about the hardest nigga you could think about in your city. The hardest. You feel me? Every nigga look up to him, bro. He the OG, nigga. He the OG. No niggas fucking with that nigga. Think about that nigga. Times 200, 300 motherfuckers, bro. And literally that nigga might be a crash out, but think about these niggas. 200, 300 of them. And, bro, they don't give a fuck about shit. I'm telling y'all.
Feet. The music was so precise and brutal that it was nearly impossible to tell who they once were.
That shit.
Some of the people were stuffed into plastic bags, and others dumped carelessly onto the roadside. The man's breath quickened as his mind struggled to process the scale of what he was seeing. A sense of dread swept over him as he realized he had stumbled upon a... In that moment, the silence of the night felt oppressive. The road transformed into a grotesque stage of terror. Later, authorities would confirm what many feared. This was the work of Los Zetas, one of Mexico's most violent cartels. The bodies were left as a chilling message in an ongoing war for control of smuggling routes into the United States. By dawn, the site was swarmed with police and soldiers with their flashlights cutting through the dark as they documented the carnage. Officials were able to arrest the perpetrator of the tragedy,
crazy.
Daniel Jesus Elizondo.
It's a what?
Officials were able to arrest the perpetrator of the tragedy, Daniel Jesus Elizondo Ramirez, more formally known as El Loco. This is just one of many atrocities that happen in Mexico because of wars like these. And if there's one thing that's true about these conflicts, it's that the innocents will always be the ones who have to pay.
Bro,
May their souls rest in peace.
That's fucked up.
The Ghost Rider incident. The CJNG is one of the most powerful and dangerous cartels in Mexican history. The United Cartels is a coalition that was formed in opposition to their control. And on a sweltering afternoon deep in cartel territory, a notorious man known as the Ghost Rider, in allegiance with the United Cartels, would find himself in the grip of one of Mexico's most feared criminal organizations. You see, Ghost Rider got his peculiar name from his horrific reputation. He was known for setting his victims ablaze and leaving them out in the open to be discovered.
Bro,
However, now that he was captured and surrounded by the CJNG, his fate became sealed long before cameras even
Alright, yeah, nigga. That's cool. You like fucking up all these niggas? Hey, we gonna do your ass the same way.
started rolling. This
We gonna do your
cartel
ass the
was not
exact
content
same
with
way.
Simply eliminating a rival. They wanted to carve a message into the eyes of each and every one of their enemies.
Bro.
And in their eyes, Ghost Rider's nickname provided the perfect stage for humiliation. The camera steadied on him as members of the cartel mocked the moniker he had carried. And then with a calm and chilling demeanor, they doused his face in accelerant and struck a flame. What followed was a spectacle designed not just to eliminate, but to terrify. The man's face ignited in an instant. Flames began dancing.
Bro, what the fuck? Bro. Come on, bruh. They didn't even like this nigga whole body up. They said, nah, bro, we're dead ass gonna Ghostface. Like, dead ass Ghostface this nigga, bruh. Only liquidate the head. I'm telling y'all, bro, be careful.
Across his skin, consuming the man's head until it became unrecognizable.
Fuck
Bound
no,
and
bro.
helpless, his muffled cries pierced the silence as the cartel stood by, watching. The man could no longer see, and his head now resembled nothing but a skull. But horrifically
Bro.
enough, he was still screaming. This terrible sight, paired with his nickname,
Bro, no. Bro. This nigga's head, bro. This nigga's head was melted the fuck off and he was still alive talking, yelling, bro.
that once gave him
No,
power
bro.
in the criminal underworld,
Bro,
had been twisted
no.
into a cruel, barbaric joke.
What the
The man had literally become the Ghost Rider, just in a very wicked sense.
Bro, what the fuck,
The video
bro?
of the savagery spread across the dark corners of the internet, where CJNG often showcased their brutality. And for those who stumbled upon the footage, the sight was unforgettable. A man was transformed into a symbol of suffering and humiliation, and that symbol would unfortunately outlast his legacy. The bowl incident. Panic surged through
Nightmare fuel. What the fuck? What the fuck? Nightmare fuel. What the fuck does?
the bowl
What the fuck does the ball incident have anything to do with nightmare fuel, bro? What the? How bad could this shit be,
Panic
bro?
surged through the city as word spread of the grisly discovery made inside of the
Bro,
bag.
it's looking cold as fucking.
Los
murder, bro.
Mochis,
I'll
police
keep telling
chased
you
down
this fan,
reports
bro.
of red-stained sacks dumped all over the town.
What happened? My
Los
bad.
Mochis, police chased down reports of red-stained sacks dumped all
Red
over the
stained
town.
sacks.
Each one revealed another part of a human body, like some sort of sick, twisted treasure hunt.
Bro,
Inside one
what
bag
the
was
fuck?
a torso, in another bag were severed limbs.
These niggas were actually dead ass. These niggas were dead ass making a little treasure hunt. What the fuck, bro? I'm
But
telling
the
y'all.
true horror that shocked the city came from a janitor cleaning the front of a city hall. While doing his job, he stumbled across a sports bag, but when he went to pick it up,
Fucking
a soccer
head.
ball bounced out of it. As it rolled over,
No. Don't tell me no. Don't tell me some Bro, no. I already know what's gonna happen, but bro, no. Bro. Is it, just get
the
over
ball
with, bro.
revealed that it was stitched with human skin. A man's face was
I'm thinking the nigga's head finna be inside that bitch or something. Bro, they skinned this nigga then, bro. They skinned this nigga then they fucking. Bro, I'm telling y'all, be fucking
pulled
careful,
tight
bro.
over the leather with its lips sewn shut.
Bro.
A note beside it read, "Happy New Year, because this will be your last." In early January 2010,
Bro.
a 36-year-old man named Hugo Hernandez had mistakenly crossed into Sinaloa cartel territory. While they were in the midst of one of the bloodiest cartel wars in history against the Juarez, they immediately abducted the man, tied him to a chair, brought out a chainsaw, and well, the rest was history. This is just one of the hundreds of thousands of civilian...
Bro, just cause the nigga, you know, I was just taking a walk and I just happened to be here, bro. Y'all can recruit me on some real shit. I'd rather be a cartel nigga than fucking dying. On some real shit, bro. Y'all can recruit me, bro. I will not leave y'all side. I will, you know, hey nigga, I'm gonna boss y'all shit up. Honestly, that's how I, you know. I'd rather start to cook up something than, hey, these niggas gonna kill me off the rip. Cause bro, they not gonna trust you regardless if you say, hey, I'm not gonna say shit, bro. It's the cartel, bro. These niggas are not going about to play with you. So I'm just on some real shit. I'm just, bro, please, bro. I'll do anything, bro. Oh, bro, I promise y'all, bro. Y'all niggas will watch me everywhere I go, nigga. Like, there's no way I can. You feel me? I can't run away. I can't, bro. God, I'm pleading for life, bro. Bro, I will do anything. I'll work my ass off, bro. Like, nigga, whatever. Rather than just.
The violence. This is just one of the hundreds of thousands of civilian casualties in this non-stop war. The violence is so bad that
Bro.
reporters and journalists stopped reporting on it because they too were brutally...
He said what?
It is so bad that reporters and journalists stopped reporting on it because they too were brutally...
These niggas were killing the murderers. They were even doing stories about this shit. Oh my, bro, I can't. Bro, nah, I'm telling y'all, the Funky Town incident, what the fuck? Viewer, but
The cameras begin rolling,
viewer beware, guys, y'all see it. What the fuck, bro?
and then the footage adjusts. The scene is set on a man bound with his hands and legs tied by extension cords. As the camera focuses more, it becomes clear that the man is most certainly not alive. His face is missing, and so are his hands and eyes. However, in sheer impossibility,
Bro, what the
the
fuck?
man begins moving violently. The camera slightly pans over to the side, and there it becomes apparent that these cartel members hooked the man up to a substance to pump his adrenaline and keep him wide awake and aware. Because of this, it is impossible
Bro, these niggas are moving like fucking doctors. What the fuck?
for the man to pass out. And that's when it starts. The cartel members pull out a knife and stick a metal pole in the man's mouth in an effort to silence him. What happens next
Bro.
is simply just too horrific to mention on YouTube, so out of respect for this man's life and to protect your mental security, I'll skip over it. All you need to know is that they began playing a game with the man's throat while pumping him with substances to keep him alive. The best thing I can compare this to is if you were to undergo surgery and one of the operating doctors forgot to give you anesthesia, which, by the way,
Bro.
is just a medical treatment that typically makes you unconscious and unaware during painful surgeries. Normally in a case like this, you'd shoot up in extreme pain, but since you're restrained, the agony would just cause you to pass out on the operating table.
Bro.
Now imagine if the doctors were also injecting you with some type of liquid that prevented you from passing out and kept you wide awake. To watch what they were doing to your
Bro,
body in
what
complete
the actual fuck,
That's pretty much what
bro.
happened, and after the men were done, the video would finally end. But shortly afterward, another video in the same room would surface. In it, you can see the same men.
No, bro, what the fuck is wrong, bro? I understand some of these people probably did something to you know, but some of these people are innocent, bro. What the
playing soccer
fuck?
with the victim's head, kicking it back and forth to each other in efforts to catch it. What makes this incident as
Bro.
horrific as it is isn't the sheer brutality of their actions. When the men were carrying out this atrocity, it's heavily noted that they would be talking to each other, calm and casually, as if it were another Tuesday morning at their shift.
Bro.
All the meanwhile, a popular 80s hit would play in the background, striking a mind-boggling contrast between their gruesome acts and the fun and enjoyable disco song.
Bro,
The song
what
is called
the
Funky
actual...
Town by Lips Incorporated. And
Nah, bro, I can't. I
chances
can't,
are
bro.
You've probably already heard this song countless
What
times
the
when you were young.
fuck, bro?
When I was a child, this was a song they played for me at Chuck E. Cheese. and
Like,
at school
bro,
festivals.
on some
Now-
used to be a good ass jolly song, nigga. Imagine seeing some shit like, bro.
My memories of this fun and stupid disco
Bro,
song
on
are tainted
God.
by the actions of the wicked. The warmth, security, and luxuries we have today were not built on the morals of the evil. They're built by those who dare to be inspirational instead of evil. They're built by those who sacrifice themselves to protect their country. They're built by good men and women who figured out that love is stronger than wickedness. Be a good person to the world, your neighbors, and most importantly, to yourself. And as usual, don't search any of these videos up. Be safe and have a happy day, lads.
Hey, that is a fucking Hey, that was an amazing video. Hey, that nigga. Oh, hey, he always got some exotic shit to say at the end, bro. Hey, a talking hat, bro. Go show bro some love. Hey, all these videos, bro. I ain't gonna lie. These hoes are like crazy, but they're entertaining. And they're like, bro. I'll react to these hoes like dead ass, just like for. Yeah, I'm not reacting to these hoes 'cause I find interest in this shit, or ooh, I'm just a fucking weirdo. I'm at my house fucking doing research on cartel deaths all day, every day. Nah, bro, I'm telling y'all, this is really for y'all. You feel me? This is awareness, bro. Bro, be careful, bro. But that was it, bro. If y'all like that video, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if y'all fuck with that one for real. Shit, I was fucking with that one. That was a cool little video. Nice little message at the end of the one. Other than that, I don't think I got shit else to say, bro. I'm fuck with y'all, and I'll fuck with y'all. Peace.